Johnny McDonald, the gay-time judge Ivan Davies, Wicked Sip with Lonnie Stokes, Billy's Flirt, Wayne Sprague, Irish Mindy, Brandy Phillips, Turnpike's Tequila, Doug Falkins, and King's Beacon with Steve Mahar. Here they come. They're off, and gay-time judge goes pacing to the top. Wicked Sip on the outside is racing a second. Miramichi dashes third in on the rail. Irish Mindy rushing up on the outside, going on from fourth as they swing around the turn. And the leader by two is Gay-Time Judge, and they go up the backstretch racing on to the quarter. Gay-Time Judge Wicked Sip is now second. Irish Mindy drives on third. And Miramichi dashes fourth on the rail. King's Beacon is fifth. Then it's Billy's Flirt, Waterway Spats, Turnpike's Tequila, and the trailer, Orbital Express, as they go by the quarter, race on into the top turn, and Gay-Time Judge pacing with the lead. He's leading by a length. Irish Mindy second, Wicked Sip third, King's Beacon now fourth, Miramichi Dash is fifth. They swing off the top turn now, and here they come through the stretch, and they are racing to the half. Gay-Time Judge the leader. Irish Mindy in behind him now with cover is second. King's Beacon up on the outside third. Wicked Sip on the rail fourth. Miramichi Dash outside moving fifth with cover. Then it is Billy's Flirt, Turnpike's Tequila, Waterway Spats, and Orbital Express, and they were by the half in 4 and 2. They're rid of the turn and racing on to the 5/8 and still. It is Gay-Time Judge. And then on the outside, King's Beacon at his wheel. Moving up left on the leader now, Gay-Time Judge a half length. King's Beacon driving on for the lead. They are neck and neck on the outside. King's Beacon now, then Gay-Time Judge. Miramichi Dash is third. Irish Mindy fourth. Billy's Flirt fifth. 3/4, 37 and 1 into the top turn. Neck and neck for the lead. Gay-Time Judge on the inside. King's Beacon on the outside. Miramichi Dash is racing third. Irish Mindy, Billy's Flirt, Wicked Sip, Turnpike's Tequila, Waterway Spats, and out of contention, Orbital Express, and they swing for home now. Gay-Time Judge, King's Beacon up on the outside, coming on strong. Miramichi Dash on the extreme outside. It is Miramichi Dash, King's Beacon. Here they are at the line. Miramichi Dash, King's Beacon, then Turnpike's Tequila. Fight for fourth between Billy's Flirt and Gay-Time Judge. And the time for the mile, 2:11. And parading now the winner of the first race. It's number 1, Miramichi Dash. A black pacing horse, 4 years. He's by Horton, Hanover. Out of Miramichi, Andrea. Owned by Heather Dan of St. John. Trained and driven by John Davidson. The horse getting his second winning trip this season tonight in 2:11. Result of the first race now official. Miramichi Dash, your race winner. Waterway Spats was 8th. Orbital Express was 9th. Gay-Time Judge 5th. Wicked Sip was 7th. Billy's Flirt was 4th. Irish Mindy 6th. Turnpike's Tequila 3rd, and King's Beacon 2nd. Race times quarter 32 and 1, the half 104 and 2. 3/4 137 and 1 the time for the mile 2:11. Your Quinella won at 9, paid at $9.30. All set for the second race. Field of 8 approaching top of the stretch. Peter Muir with Bob Stevenson. Victorious Bill Ivan Davies. High Fly Gordy Hennessy. Spring River with Ross McDonald. TK Madeira Steve Mahar. Jeff Down Steve Downey. Chap Fyro Herman Riddell. Mormac Doris with Wayne Mahar. Here they come. They're off, and High Fly grabs the top. Victorious Bill racing second. Peter Muir on the rear is third. Mormac Doris moves up behind him as fourth. TK Madeira outside. Then it's Spring River Jeff Down. Chap Fyro trails. Round the turn, they race on to the 8th pole. They're by it now. Victorious Bill up on the outside, grabs the top with High Fly. Racing is second. Peter Muir has a third. Mormac Doris racing fourth. Then TK Madeira, Spring River Jeff Down. Chap Fyro trails as they go to the quarter. Victorious Bill. He He's up by 2 lengths as they go racing by the quarter in 32 and 2. Out of the top turn, Victoria Bill the leader. High Fly racing second. Peter Mere third. Mormac Tars fourth. Then T.K. Madeira, Spring River. Champ Farrow rushing up on the outside. Jeff Down now trails in on the rail as they spring on through the stretch, and here they come through the stretch, racing to the half. Victorious Bill, and on the outside, Mormac Doris now second. Wings for the top. They're neck and neck. T.K. Madeira now third. High Fly fourth. Peter Mere and Spring River. Then it's Jeff Down and Champ Farrow. The half 107 and 1. Around the turn they race on to the 5/8. Neck and neck for the lead. And it is Victoria's Bill on the inside. Mormac Doris on the outside. On up the backstretch to the 3/4. Victoria's Bill by a neck. Mormac Doris hanging a second. High Fly on the rail, looking for room is third. T.K. Madeira outside is fourth. That is Jeff Down moving up on the inside. No room there. Peter Mere, Spring River, Champ Farrow, 3/4, 39 and 1. They're punched into the top turn. The leader, Victorious Bill, by a length again. Mormac Doris racing second. High Fly moving up on the inside. Comes to second now. They're by the 7/8 and heading home. And the leader is Victorious Bill with High Fly. Charging up a second. Jeff Down coming up on the inside. It is Victorious Bill and High Fly coming on. Neck and neck. And here they are right at the line. High Fly, Victorious Bill, Jeff Down, and Peter Mere. The time for the mile, 2:12. Parading now the winner of the second race, number 4, High Fly, Bay Pacing gelding at 5. He's by Major League from Big Swick, owned by Robert Simpson of St. John, trained by Jody Hennessy. Gordy Hennessy gets driving tonight. The horse gets his first winning trip this season. Pacing tonight in 2:12. Result of the second race now official. Peter Mere finished fourth, was placed 7th. Sent back for interference to Champ Farrow at the top of the stretch. Victorious Bill second. Hilltop Motoring scratched. High Fly, your race winner. Spring River, 5th, placed 8th. Set back for interference to Champ Farrow going into the first turn. T.K. Madeira finished 6th, was placed 4th. Jeff Down finished 3rd. Champ Farrow finished 8th, was placed 6th. And Mormac Doris finished 7th, was placed 5th. Race times, quarter, 32 and 2. Half, 107 and 1. 3/4, 139 and 1. And the time for the mile, 2:12. Your Quinella, 2 and 4. Paid $14.10. $14.10 for your Quinella. Your Triactive, 4, 2, and 7. Paid $4.8880. 427 paid $4.8880. And the Daily Double, combination 1 and 4, paid $33.60. All set for the third race, field of 8, top of the stretch. There's luck with Gary McDonald. Patty Prancer, Ivan Davies, Lady Tricia, Bill Nicholson, Golden Fella, Gary Vincent, Smooth Ride with Winston Campbell, Old Time Robbie, Steve Mahar, Legitimate Power, Rod Gogan, Carlite N with Steve Downey, and here they come. There, often Patty Prancer grabs the top. Lady Tricia up on the outside, challenging a second. Look has third. Legitimate Powers racing a fourth. And around the turn they go. Pacing on top, Patty Prancer with Lady Tricia up on the outside, challenging a second. Then Look is racing third. Golden Fellas fourth. Smooth Ride racing a fifth. Old Time Robbie. Legitimate Power, Tarlad N trailing far back. Onto the corner now, and Lady Tricia has gone to the top, and she's moved out for 2. Patty Prancer's racing a second. Look has a third. Quarter, 31 seconds. There goes Old Time Robbie. Up on the outside, racing on. He gets to 5th. Then Golden Fellas on the rail. Then it's Smooth Ride. Legitimate Power on the outside. And Tarlad N trailing the field. And they swing on by the 3/8 pole now, and here they come. Through the stretch, they are racing to the half. Pacing on top, Lady Tricia, Patty Prancer second. Old Time Robbie comes to third. Look is now racing fourth. Legitimate Power's outside fifth with cover. Behind him, Smooth Ride is on the move. Then it's Golden Fella on the inside and Turlet in, and they were by the half and 4 and 4. Around the turn they go. Racing to the 5/8. Lady Tricia cuts it out. Patty Pratcher hangs second. And on the outside, Old Time Robbie's racing third. Look is fourth on the rail. Legitimate Power out 3 wide, rushing on. He's now fourth, then going on. Legitimate Power now gets to second. Up behind him, Smooth Ride is on the move. It is Lady Tricia, Legitimate Power, Smooth Ride wide. Racing third, 3/4, 36 and 3. Then Patty Pratcher, Old Time Robbie, Golden Fella, and Look on the outside. They come by the 7/8 pole now when they swing for home. Lady Tricia is the leader. Lady Tricia with Legitimate Power strong on the outside. Smooth Ride up strong on the far outside, and Look is coming on. It is now Legitimate Power. Here they are, tight at the line. Looks like Legitimate Power, Smooth Ride, Lady Tricia, and Look. And the time for the mile, 2:07 and 3. And the photo for win. Parading first, number 7, Legitimate Power, brown pacing horse, 6 years. The Power were Baron from Innocent Affair. On the Brian Foster of Barnesville, trained by Mike Doyle with Rod Gogan driving. Also in the photo number 5, Smooth Ride, bay pacing gelding East 5 by Happy Motoring. From Mellifluous, owned by Harold Yonker of Charlottetown. Trained and driven by Winston Campbell. Number 5, Smooth Ride, parading now. We're waiting for a photo for win. The time for the mile was 2:07 and 3. Now the result of the third race now official. Look was 4th. Patty Pratcher 5th. Lady Tricia 3rd. Golden Fella was 6th. Smooth Ride 2nd. Old Time Robbie 7th. Legitimate Power, your race winner. And Turlet in was 8th. Race times 1:31 seconds. They were at the half on a 4 and 4. By the 3/4 pole, it won 36 and 3. The time for the mile, 2:07 and 3. Exact is 7 and 5, no tickets sold. The 7-3 combination pays $134.40. $134.40. And your triactor combination of a 7, 5, and 3 pays $461.30. All set now for the 4th race, field of 9, top of the stretch, Canadian Scooter with Bob Stevenson. Can You Cope, Rick Armstrong, Bozo's son, Wayne Sprague. Good, brought with Gary McDonald, PHF Loretta, Doug Falcons. Hold the Line, Gordy Hennessy, Joy Down, Tom Mason. Fort Tax, Steve Mahar, Queen Lakes, Ross McDonald, here they come. They're off in PHF. Loretta wings forward. She takes the lead. Canadian Scooters up on the inside and racing a second. Can You Cope has a third. On the outside, Joy down 4th. Bozo's son is 5th up on the rail. They swing around the turn and race on by the 8th pole in PHF. Loretta. Out now the 3.5. Canadian Scooter is second. Can You Cope racing third. Joy down is 4th. Fort Tax moving up on the outside now 4th going on. Joy down now 5th. Bozo's son, Queen Lakes, good front. And the trailer is Hold the Line as they go by the quarter, 31 and 4. They're into the top turn and pacing on top PHF Loretta. Now length with Fort Tax on the outside. Challenging a second Canadian Scooter. In on the rails, he's racing a third. Can You Cope is 4th. Joy down 5th. Queen Lakes, Bozo's son. Good front, Hold the Line. They swing through the stretch. Now they come racing on to the half, and the leader, PHF Loretta. Fort Tax Park hangs a second. Canadian Scooter his third on the rail. Then Joy down outside 4th with cover. Can You Cope 5th on the rail. Then it is a Queen Lakes good front. Bozo's son.
Officials say there isn't a whole lot to negotiate as far as the police force is concerned. That police force is going to be here sometime in the next couple of months where the students' life.
Now second again. Fort Tax Park hangs a third. Then up on the outside, rushing on quickly, goes Queen Lakes. She's third. Queen Lakes is now second and goes winging for the lead. PHF. Then Full Bozo Sun, hold the line, 37 and 4 by the 3/4. Around the top turn. PHF Lavella still by half a length. Queen Lakes inching up on the outside. Canadian Scooters racing a third. Then Can You Cope is fourth. Now they swing for home. PHF Lavella up on the outside. Queen Lakes, Canadian Scooter in between them. It is Queen Lakes on the outside. PHF Lavella on the inside. They're neck and neck to the line. Here they are at the line tight. Queen Lakes, PHF Lavella, Canadian Scooter, and good front. And the time for the mile, 2:10 and 1. Parading now the winner of the 4th race, number 9, Queen Lakes. A brown pacing mare 8 years by Armbro Lakes from 3 Queens. Owned by Kathy Mitchell of St. John and trained by Kathy Mitchell. Ross McDonald driving. Nice birthday present for Kathy Mitchell. Queen Lakes winning tonight in 2:10 and 1. Now the result of the 4th race now official. Canadian Scooter 3rd. Can You Cope was 6th. Bozo Sun 7th. Good Front was 4th. Good Front claimed by Owen Davies. PHF Lavella was 2nd. Hold the line 5th. Joy Down was 8th. Port Tax 9th. Queen Lakes, your race winner. Race times, quarter, 31 and 4/5. The half, 105. 3/4, 137 and 4. Time for the mile, 2:10 and 1. Your exacta 9 and 5 paid 209.70. 9 and 5 exacta. Then your Quinella 5 and 9 paid 138.20. And we're all set now for the 5th race. We have a field of 8 approaching the top of the stretch. There's Kelly Tuck Ideal with Tom Mason, Shalom Madison, Ross McDonald, Laser Scott with Gordy Hennessy, Tuxedos Thorpe, Bill Nicholson, Mountain North with Winston Campbell, Tarport TJ, Gary McDonald, Brighton Lady with Steve Mahar, and Ben Dillon with Don Bickford. Here they come. Clear off Laser Scott and Tuxedos Thorpe battling for the lead, and so is Kelly Tuck Ideal. He's the leader on the inside. Laser Scott between horses racing 2nd. Then on the outside, Tuxedos Thorpe. Now Brighton Lady gets the 3rd. Tuxedos Thorpe settles it on the rail, is racing 4th. Then it's Shalom Allison as they race on up the backstretch. Mountain North, Ben Dillon, and Tarport TJ trailing the field as they go racing on by the quarter now. And Kelly Tuck Ideal, the leader, he's up by 2, the quarter, 31 and 2. Swinging into the top turn, Kelly Tuck Ideal. Laser Scott is 2nd, Brighton Lady 3rd. Tuxedos Thorpe is 4th. Shalom Allison out driving 5th. Then it is a Mountain North. Tarport TJ on the move. Penn Dillon now trails through the stretch. Here they come. They're racing to the half. Out front with the lead, it is Kelly Tuck Ideal. Has the best of it by 2. Laser Scott is racing 2nd. Brighton Lady 3rd. Shalom Allison 4th on the outside. Tuxedos Thorpe on the rail. Half and 4 and 4. Then it's Mountain North. Ben Dillon and Tarport TJ trailing on the outside. Round the turn they go, racing to the 5/8. Kelly Tuck Ideal still leads by 2. Laser Scott is 2nd. Brighton Lady racing 3rd. Tuxedos Thorpe is 4th. Shalom Allison racing 5th. 10 Dillon Mountain North 3 wide. Tarport TJ trails on to the 3/4. Kelly Tuck Ideal the leader by that marker. And on the outside, Brighton Lady Laser Scott is 3rd. 136 and 2 by the 3/4. Kelly Tuck Ideal, Brighton Lady lapped on him. Laser Scott racing 3rd. 10 Dillon now 4th. Tuxedos Thorpe, Mountain North, Shalom Allison, Tarport TJ. Swinging for home. Kelly Tuck Ideal and Brighton Lady neck and neck. Brighton Lady now on the outside. Kelly Tuck Ideal, Laser Scott. Here they are at the line. Brighton Lady, Kelly Tuck Ideal, then Laser Scott tight for 4th between Van Dillon and Tuxedos Thorpe. And the time for the mile, 2:07 and 4. Advocating now the winner of the fifth race, number 7, Brighton Lady. Round pacing mare 6, Shady Dale Vision out of Maritime Mary. On the Dorothy Boomer of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mahar. The mare gets win number 4 this year, tonight in 2:07 and 4. Now the result of the fifth race now official. Kellytuck Ideal was second. Shalom Allison, 7th. Laser Scott was 3rd. Tuxedo's Thorpe 4th. Mountain North was 6th. Tarport TJ 8th. Brighton Lady, your race winner, and Fentillen was 5th. Race times quarter 31 and 2. Half 104 and 4. 3/4 136 and 2. And the time for the mile 2:07 and 4. Your exact is 7 and 1. Returned is $67.20. And the triacta combination of a 7-1-3 paid $87.80. But we're all set now for the sixth race for the field of 6. Approaching the top of the stretch, there's Big Will with Bill Nicholson Jr., Mach 1 and Steve Mahar, Blazing Lighting with Millet Coughlin, the Trotter, Nick Rob Champ with Sam Hodgen, S.F. Barron with Herman Rideau, Nag a Chief with Gary Vincent, and here they come. They're off S.F. Barron to the top. Mach 1 on the inside, racing a second. Blazing Lighting outside a third. Nick Rob Champ trots a fourth. Then it is a Vic Will and off stride. Nag a Chief. They swing around the turn, go to the 8th pole. S.F. Barron's up by 2.5. Nick Rob Champ trotting second, or Mach 1 is second. And then it is a Blazing Lighting. Vic Will going up on the outside 5th. He is now 4th. Vic Will is going on. He's now 3rd. Vic Will going 4. He is now a 2nd. And taking after the leader as they go by the quarter in 34 seconds. S.F. Barron, the leader, with Vic Will on the outside 2nd. Mach 1 is 3rd on the trail. Then Blazing Lighting is 4th. Nick Rob Champ and Nag a Chief as they come racing up by the 3/8 pole now and swing through the stretch. They come racing to the half, and S.F. Barron pacing with the lead up on the outside. Vic Will racing a second. Now the two leaders are neck and neck. S.F. Barron on the inside. Vic Will on the outside. Mach 1 is 3rd. Blazing Lighting is at 4th. Then it's Nag a Chief and Nick Rob Champ as they swing into the turn now and race on to the 5/8. They were by the half and 7th. S.F. Barron with Vic Will on the outside 2nd. Mach 1 is 3rd. Blazing Lighting is 4th. Nick Rob Champ and Nag a Chief on up the backstretch. They go racing to the 3/4. S.F. Barron up on the outside. Vic Will challenging for the top. They're neck and neck again. Neck and neck as they go to the 3/4. S.F. Barron on the inside. Vic Will on the outside. Mach 1 closing in on the leaders. 3/4, 140 and 2. Blazing Lighting is a 4th. Nick Rob Champ trotting 5th. And off stride again, Nag a Chief. The two leaders battling neck and neck as they come to the 7/8 pole. On the inside, S.F. Barron. On the outside, Vic Will, a strong a 2nd. Mach 1 has come to 3rd. It is now Vic Will, and on the inside, S.F. Barron, Mach 1. And Blazing Lighting is coming off, but it's going to be Vic Will. Here they are at the line. Vic Will, S.F. Barron, Blazing Lighting at Mach 1. And the time for the mile, 2:13 and 3. After rating now the winner of the 6th race, it is number 1, Vic Will, a just-done pacing horse, 6 years, by Scarlet Skipper from Native Playgirl, owned by Bill Nicholson Jr. of St. John, trained and driven by Bill Nicholson Jr. The horse gets his first lifetime win, takes a maiden record of 13 and 3. And the result of the 6th race now official. Vic Will, your race winner. Mach 1 was 4th. Blazing Lighting a 3rd. Nick Rob Champ was 5th. S.F. Barron a 2nd. And Nag a Chief was 6th. Ties the quarter 34, the half 107. 3/4, 140 and 2. The mile 213 and 3. Your exactor, 1 and 5, paid $13.30. All set now, 7th race, field of 7 approaching the top of the stretch. Lewis's Pride, Gordy Hennessy, Boot Hill Hideaway, John Davidson, Rockville Tom with Winston Campbell, Shadow Lady, Bob Stevenson, Harmony Greenwood, Steve Mahar, Maldo's Girl, Gary McDonald, Sis, Beep, Babe with Vibin Davies, and here they come. Clear off Rockville Tom, the leader between horses. Lewis's Pride in the rear is second, and Shadow Lady has a third. Boot Hill Hideaway racing a fourth. They swing around the turn. Rockville Tom pacing on top. Lewis's Pride is second. Shadow Lady a third. Boot Hill Hideaway, Harmony Greenwood, Maldo's Girl, Sis B. Babe. Up the backstretch they go to the quarter and pacing on top. Rockville Tom they go. Shadow Lady out from third, up to second. She's at the leader's wheel and racing on, challenging for the top. Neck and neck as they go racing by the quarter, 33 and 1. Head of the top turn, Shadow Lady and Rockville Tom. Lewis's Pride now at third, Boot Hill Hideaway fourth. Harmony Greenwood, Maldo's Girl, Sis, Speed, Babe trailing as they come by the 3/8 4. Swinging through the stretch now. They come racing to the half and pacing atop of the Shadow Lady. Rockville Tom is second, Lewis's Pride third, Harmony Greenwood out rushing on from fourth. Behind her with cover goes Maldo's Girl, then Boot Hill Hideaway, and Sis Beep Babe trailing as they go by the half and 6 and 4. Head of the turn now, they race out of the 5/8. Shadow Lady the leader, then Rockville Tom racing a second. Lewis's Pride in the rear third, Harmony Greenwood outside is a fourth. Maldo's Girl with cover fifth, and Boot Hill Hideaway and Sis Beep Babe as they drive to the 3/4. Shadow Lady a length. On the outside, Rockville Tom inching up second. Lewis's Pride, Harmony Greenwood, Maldo's Girl, Boot Hill Hideaway, and the trailer Sis Beep Babe. 1:39 by the 3/4. Round the top turn, Shadow Lady by ahead. On the outside, Rockville Tom, Lewis's Pride, Harmony Greenwood, Boot Hill Hideaway, Maldo's Girl, Sis B. Babe. Heading home, Shadow Lady, Rockville Tom, Lewis's Pride, Harmony Greenwood, Shadow Lady, Rockville Tom. They're at it neck and neck right to the line. Here they are. It is Shadow Lady. Too tight to call for the rest. The time for the mile, 2:10 and 4. Entering now the winner of the 7th race. It's number 4, Shadow Lady, a chestnut pacing mare, 6 years, by Sir Noel from Case's Shadow. All but Brian Miles of Fredericton and Roger Wedge of Rogersville. Trained and driven by Bob Stevenson. The mare gets her 3rd winning trip this season tonight, 2:10 and 4. Well, the race out of the 7th race is now official. Lewis's Pride was 5th. Boot Hill Hideaway 6th. Rockville Tom was 2nd. Shadow Lady, your race winner. Harmony Greenwood 3rd. Maldo's Girl was 4th. Sis B. Babe was 7th. And the race time's quarter, 33 and 1. Half, 106 and 4. 3/4, 139. The mile, 2:10 and 4. Your second daily double of 1-4 combination paid $22.60. Quinella 3-4, $20.30. Triacta 4-3-5, paid $210.60. And we're all set now for the 8th race. We have a field of 9 approaching the top of the stretch. There's Gaelic Calorie with Herman Renault, Kira's Girl, Sean Shannon, Island Candy, Ross McDonald, Mormac Coral, Doug Falcons, Kilkerran Cloud, Gary Vincent, Shake Me I Fly with Steve Mahar, Vision of Sin and Lonnie Stokes, Solomite Irish, Winston Campbell, Times 2 with Gordy Hennessy, and here they come. They're off in Kilkerran Cloud, shows on top on the far outside, Island Candy up on the inside, she's bringing up for the lead and shows on top now. Round the turn, it's Island Candy with Kilkerran Cloud going up again, and he grabs the top. Kilkerran Cloud the leader as they go by the 8th, and up on the outside, Solomite Irish. Wings on from second, and he goes forward and takes the lead. Ultimate Irish Kilkerran Cloud. Island Candy now third. Curious Girl is fourth. Gaelic Calorie fifth. Then it is at times two. More Mac Coral. Shake Me, I Fly. Vision of Sin, the trailer there by that opening quarter, 31 and 2. Around the top turn, Ultimate Irish Kilkerran Cloud, Island Candy third. Curious Girl is fourth. Gaelic Calorie fifth, times two. Out moving now from sixth, then it's more Mac Coral. Shake Me, I Fly. And Vision of Sin trailing on the air, working through the stretch. Coming to the half and pacing on top, Ultimate Irish. Kilkerran Cloud is second, Island Candy third. Times two rushing up on the outside, goes to third now. Island Candy is fourth, the half is in five. Then it's Curious Girl, more Mac Coral up on the outside. Then Gaelic Calorie, Vision of Sin, Shake Me, I Fly trails. Going to the 5/8, Ultimate Irish Kilkerran Cloud in times two. Island Candy locked in fourth on the rail. On up the backstretch now, they drive to the three-quarters to Ultimate Irish. On the outside, times two, Wings on second. Kilkerran Cloud third. More Mac Coral fourth. Island Candy fifth. Then it's Vision of Sin, Curious Girl, Gaelic Calorie, Shake Me, I Fly. Three-quarters, 1:38 and 4. Out of the top turn, Ultimate Irish, a half length. Times two, hangs second. Kilkerran Cloud third on the rail. More Mac Coral outside fourth. Island Candy looking for room on the rail. She is fifth, and now we swing for home. Ultimate Irish is the leader. Then Kilkerran Cloud in times two, and on the outside, more Mac Coral comes rushing on. Ultimate Irish, more Mac Coral coming on. Here they are at the line, tight. More Mac Coral, Ultimate Irish, tight for first and second, tight for third and fourth. Time for the mile, 2:12 and 3. Number 4, more Mac Coral. They facing mare 6 years, but John the Third from Rare Stone. Owned by Paul Trice of Fredericton, trained by Paul Brown with Doug Falkins driving. Also with the photo number 8, Ultimate Irish. Brown pacing gelding 13 years by Irish Grattan from Betty Tarport. Owned by Janice Hubbard of St. John, trained and driven by Winston Campbell. We're waiting for a photo for win. Hello, resettle the 8th race now official. Gaelic Calorie 5th. Curious Girl 6th. Island Candy 4th. More Mac Coral, your race winner. Kilkerran Cloud was 9th. Shake Me, I Fly 7th. Vision of Sin was 8th. Ultimate Irish 2nd, and times 2 was 3rd. Times quarter 34 and 2, the half 105. Three-quarters 1:38 and 4, the time for the mile, 2:12 and 3. Your exactor 48, paid 76.10, the triacted 489, $1,059.30. All set now for the 9th race, field of 9, time for the stretch. Siptar Lady, Lonnie Stokes, Asian Senator Wayne Mahar. Star to be Steve Mahar, Crafty Star Doug Hawkins, AC's Peter, Tom Mason, Miramachi Leslie, Gordy Hennessy, Little Inspector Ross McDonald, Glengal Sterling, Leroy Vincent, Demand Control, Gary McDonald, here they come. Clear up the AC's Peter quickly to the top, and Miramachi Leslie in between horses racing second. Outside of them, Little Inspectors are racing on the third, and off stride, Siptar Lady. The inquiry sign going up as they race on by the 8th pole and go on up the backstretch to the quarter. And that was Asian Senator off stride. Pacing on top, it is AC's Peter. Miramachi Leslie racing second. Siptar Lady third. Demand Control fourth. Star 2B. Crafty Star. Glengal Sterling. Asian Senator. And a Little Inspector trailing. And they're into the top turn with the inquiry sign up. Pacing on top with the lead of a length and a half by AC's Peter. Miramachi Leslie second. Siptar Lady third. Demand Control is racing fourth. They come by the 3/8 pole now, and here they come through the stretch. They're racing to the half. The leader is AC's Peter. Then Miramachi Leslie, Siptar Lady, Demand Control is fourth. Up on the outside, Crafty Star comes on, now fourth. And behind him with cover goes Glengal Sterling. Then Demand Control, Little Inspector, Star to B, and Asian Senator. as they swing into the turn now and go racing on to the 5/8. They were by the half and 7. Around the turn, AC's Peter, Miramichi, Leslie. On the outside, Crafty Star 3rd. Sipter Lady 4th on the rail. Glengal Sterling outside 5th. Demand Control moving to the outside 6th. Then a Star to be Little Inspector and Asian Senator. On to the 3/4, AC's Peter, Miramichi, Leslie. Out to challenge now from 2nd. 1:39.5 3/4, neck and neck into the top turn. AC's Peter, Miramichi, Leslie. Demand Control to 3rd. Sipter Lady 4th. Crafty Star now 5th, and Glengal Sterling. Asian Senator Star to be. At the head of the lane, they swing for home. AC's Peter, Miramichi, Leslie coming up strong. Demand Control is 3rd. Now Miramichi, Leslie, AC's Peter. It's going to be Miramichi, Leslie, AC's Peter coming on. Here they are at the line. Too tight to call. Maybe AC's Peter and Miramichi, Leslie. Demand Control for 3rd. Too tight to call for 4th. Time for the mile, 2:10 and 2. Where you settle the 9th race now, official. Star Lady was 4th. Asian Senator 7th. Star to be was 8th. Crafty Star 5th. AC's Peter, your race winner. Miramichi, Leslie 2nd. Little Inspector 9th. Glengal Sterling 6th. Demand Control was 3rd. Times a 1:32 and 2. Half 1:07. 3/4 1:39. The mile 2:10 and 2. Exacta 56 paid 167. Triacta 569 211.40. Tenth race, top of the stretch, field of 9. Flying Pen, Gary Vincent. Gambling Doug, Lonnie Stokes. Passe Four, Doug Falcons. General Fast, Steve Mahar. Try Be Mighty, Ross McDonald. Bold Top Bill, Gary McDonald. Mickey Freeze, Tony Haig. Brighton Toot, Wilson Gilmore. Night Catcher, Cody Hennessy. And here they come. They're off and winging up for the lead. It is Try Be Mighty showing atop with Flying Pen, racing a 2nd. General Fast on the outside, racing a 3rd. Night Catcher is 4th on the rail. Mickey Freeze is 5th. And Gambling Doug Bold, Top Bill. Passe Four, Brighton Toot trails. Neck and neck for the lead as they race up the backstretch. Try Be Mighty on the outside by a head. Flying Pen on the inside. Now Flying Pen and Try Be Mighty. General Fast fills the hole. He's racing 3rd. Try Be Mighty is parked. 1:30 and 3/5. Round the top turn, Flying Pen. Try Be Mighty gets in on the rail now, racing 2nd. General Fast is 3rd. Night Catcher 4th. Then Mickey Freeze is 5th. And it's Gambling Doug, Bold Top Bill. Passe Four, Brighton Toot. Through the stretch now they come racing on to the half. And up front and pacing on top of his Flying Pen, here comes General Fast. Out from 3rd, he's up to 2nd, and winging for the lead as they go racing by the half. Flying Pen and General Fast. Night Catcher now 3rd, the half, 1:03 and 4. They swing into the turn now and go racing on to the 5/8. Flying Pen, General Fast, Night Catcher 3rd, Mickey Freeze is 4th. Gambling Doug, Full Top Bill, then Passe Four. Brighton Toot, Try Be Mighty now trails. To the 3/4, Flying Pen. Now General Fast gets a nose in front. General Fast and Flying Pen and Night Catcher 3rd. Mickey Freeze 4th. Then it's Gambling Doug, Full Top Bill. Passe Four. 3/4, 35 and 4. Out of the top turn, they're neck and neck for the lead. General Fast is on the outside. Flying Pen is on the inside. Night Catcher is 3rd. Gambling Doug moves up 4th on the inside. Now they hit the head of the lane and they swing for home, and it's Flying Pen. General Fast on the outside. Flying Pen, General Fast, they're neck and neck. Gambling Doug is with them on the outside. Mickey Freeze coming on. Here they are at the line. It is General Fast, Flying Pen. Too tight to call for Shaw. And the time for the mile, 2:09 and 2. We're parading now the winner of the 10th race. Number 4, General Fast. Bay pacing horse, 8 years. He's by Fast Clip out of Nova Lobel. Oberfront Petley of Hampton, trained and driven by Steve Mahar. First winning trip this season for General Fast. He wins tonight 2-9 and 2. Now the result of the 10th race now official. Flying Pen was second. Gambling Doug fourth. Passe Poil was sixth. General Fast, your race winner. Try-Be Mighty ninth. Bold Top Bill was seventh. Nicky Freeze third. Brighton Toot was eighth. Night Catcher fifth. Quarter 30 and 3/5. Half 103 and 4. 3/4 135 and 4. The mile 2-9 and 2. Quinella 1 and 4 paid 10.40. Triacted 417 paid 291.30. All set for the 11th race. Top of the stretch, field of 5 for fillies and mares. Sugar Skipper with Steve Lidstone. Believe with Bobby Craig. Minji Special, Steve Mahar, Skipton D, Ivan Davies, Racy Riddell with Winston Campbell, and here they come. They're off and from the outside. Racy Riddell bids for the top. Sugar Skipper's on the inside, takes it back again. They're neck and neck into the turn. Sugar Skipper. Racy Riddell is on the outside, racing second. Believe has third. Minji Specials racing fourth. Skipton D trails fifth. Up the backstretch, racing onto the quarter. Facing on top, Sugar Skipper, a length of the quarter. Then Racy Riddell the second. Believe has third. There goes Racy Riddell. Out quickly from second. Winging for the lead. She grabs the top as they go racing by the quarter, 31 and 2. Racy Riddell. Sugar Skipper is second. Believe is third. Minji Special fourth. Skipton D trailing fifth as they work around the top turn and come to the 3/8 pole. Racy Riddell shows the way. Sugar Skipper is second. Then Believe is racing third. Through the stretch they come. They're racing to the half. Then in top it is Racy Riddell. Sugar Skipper, here comes Minji Special. Up on the outside, gets to second now at the leader's wheel. Sugar Skipper third. Skipton D outside fourth. And Believe trails the half and 5 and 1. Round the turn, they race on to the 5/8. Racy Riddell. Minji Special up on the outside. Racy Riddell by a neck. Minji Special a strong second. Sugar Skipper, Skipton D, and Believe trailing on to the 3/4. It is Racy Riddell on the inside. Minji Special driving hard on the outside. Sugar Skipper has third. Skipton D is fourth. Believe trails fifth. They are by the 3/4. Hit 37 and 2. Round the top turn. Racy Riddell on the inside. Minji Special on the outside. Up on the inside looking for room now. Sugar Skipper is third. They hit the head of the line and they swing for home. It is Racy Riddell. Sugar Skipper now second and a two challenge. Racy Riddell, Sugar Skipper, and Believe, and here they are at the line. Racy Riddell, Sugar Skipper, Believe, Minji Special, and Skipton D. Time for the mile, 2:08 and 2. And parading now, the winner of the 11th race, our feature tonight for fillies and mares, it's number 5, Racy Riddell. Ground pacing filly 3 years by Fred Sheff from Fair Vision. Arthur Carroll and Danny Gass of Cornwall, Prince Edward Island, trained and driven by Winston Campbell. Until he gets her 5th winning trip this year and equals her win race record of 2:08 and 2. The result of the 11th race now official. Sugar Skipper was second, and Believe